Hello, welcome members of the light. Wow, these energies are completely new, and I'm personally loving this shift. I'm loving these frequencies, these light codes, even though they're intense and they can rock our world. I feel humanity and the collective is perfectly divinely timed to meet these radical, revolutionary, dramatic changes that this shift in this reality is calling us to do in the 5D, in the fifth dimensional consciousness. We've moved through the portal that was the 15th of November 2024. That was, sure that's recording. That was monumental. And I've been using the word revolution since September of this year because I could just feel this revolutionary energy ramp up and ramp up and ramp up. And I really feel like as we've moved through the 15th, where, as I explained in my energy forecast, there would be a peak, a climax of light flooding in. And then on the 19th, which we've just passed, there is this closing of the door, this ending, this radical death energy. So as I was tuning into the conjunction ending frequency, which was the ending of the 2008 conjunction with Pluto in Capricorn, that ended yesterday. And I'm sure many of you felt this, or maybe even on the Monday you felt it. There was just this feeling of, yeah, I don't want to be here again. I don't want to repeat this. And I'm done. I am done. And if you weren't saying that, your soul might be saying that, or even your life circumstances might be mirroring that back to you, because deep, deep down, you know that you're done with those energies. You're done with those themes and those explorations. You've taken them as far as you can. You've squeezed all the juice out of those soul lessons. And that has ended. Now, Pluto, when I think of Pluto, I think of a correlation with the death card in the tarot. And Pluto has now moved into Aquarius. We are literally, and if you are watching and listening to this video right now, you are a 5D'er in the Aquarius energy, in the Aquarius age. Back in the 60s, there was that show called Hair, and they used to sing that song. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. That's what they were singing about way back when, because even then, people who were in tune with empaths and sensitives and astrologers, people in tune with the earth's shifts and changes and starts and stops, knew that this Aquarian age was starting to be impregnated into the consciousness of humanity. So this is a very exciting time. And if you've been going through it, if you've been having some challenges, just know that things are going to get lighter in the next few weeks. Now, I'm not saying that because we've ended that conjunction in Capricorn, which, by the way, Capricorn is about hard work and it's about structure. I think it's a very masculine energy. It's very connected to what needs to be done, what needs to be learned. We're now moving into the Aquarian energy, which is about community. It's about individuality, but it's about individuality within a community context. So it's about, you're going to see more people who are comfortable being their individual selves, whether it be, you know, part of the LGBTQ community, or whether it be somebody who fully has seen and witnessed and experienced UFOs, or somebody who's a healer and is psychic. It's like, this is a beautiful time for us high sensitives, whatever you identify with, because we're still being the individual sovereign self, but we're allowing ourselves, truly. It's not that we were never allowed, although some people would say we weren't. But it's more that we're giving ourselves permission to own and claim our sovereign power, our own unique birthright of perception here, but bringing that into the tribe, into the soul tribe, into the vibe tribe, into our community, and selecting unity consciousness. So my advice for you, or I don't like that word advice, actually, the angels always correct me when I say it. I apologize. The nameless ones, the angels I work with, it's not the word advice, it's guidance, it's a suggestion, would be to begin to look for what that community means to you and where it is, and begin to actually make action steps to reach out towards that community now. So this will also show up quite synchronistically. This will show up quite naturally in your life, where you start a new job and you meet someone who you were destined to meet there. This person becomes a true friend, or you might even meet your future spouse at an event, at a wedding, at a job. You know, it's, the synchronicities are amping up big, big, big time now. So expect the best to come to you, and expect people who are more soul aligned to your energy, to the frequency that you radiate, to come into your life and to play more of a physical, active role in your life. So I really feel that this new transit for Pluto going into Aquarius, which we've started now, we're in the 5D frequency. I really feel like this is bringing us a more physical, tangible experience of life in 5D terms and in a higher consciousness terms. I feel like the mantra that is perfectly fitted to this timeline is to say, you know, how good can this get? How things are working out for me in wonderful ways. Something wonderful is about to happen today. Something wonderful is happening within me and within my life. Having this attitude of, I select the energy now. I select what I am wanting to experience now. And also, what does come to you and what does show up, no matter how that looks, deciding this is going to work out for me in the most extraordinary way. This is going to show me how loved and how valuable I am to this experience here on Earth at this time. It's about selecting the energy that matches the high frequency attitude. And that's where we have to take radical responsibility. That's where we have to be, well, we have to decide. In this new energy, I feel like there's so much more visceral, tangible, physical support for us. But we have to answer the call, right? We have to pick up the phone. When the universe calls us with an opportunity, we have to have the courage to pick up the phone and answer it. We have to show up to that interview. We have to choose to meet the energy halfway. And this is where we synergize the destiny of the cosmic energy right now. And we synergize, we blend it with our selection, our creation, our focus, what we are choosing to focus on. And this all comes together and blends and just turns into this beautiful golden ball of light that we can place in our hearts, and we can shine and radiate out into the world as we go about our daily business, bringing that love, bringing that peaceful energy, and that attitude, that selection of, no matter what happens, I am going to look for the best in humanity, in the world, in myself. 11:11 on the clock, 11 minutes in. That's really what we are moving towards now. So this reality, place your energy into the cards. The angel answer cards. These are the angel answers by Radley Valentine, in case you're interested, for those of you who like to get cards. I highly recommend them. They're a lovely, lovely oracle deck. So you can just think about something as I'm shuffling here that you want an answer to, and we'll see what comes up for you. I'm tuning into the members of the light here. What else do I want to say? Courage. Okay. Angels are talking about courage. I really feel that, oh, you got a yes. You got a yes. There's two yeses. There's just a yes, a calm yes. And this is a yes with an exclamation mark. So yes to your question, to your desire, to your prayer. Opportunity. This is a golden opportunity. See the gold being poured upon you there. But what I want to say is, the last few years, and especially even this year, we really had to take all these intellectual, spiritual concepts and pull them down from the head, down even from the middle eye, drop it down into the heart, which we've had the heart expansion. And if you haven't watched my videos prior to this, go back and watch them. I talked at length and depth about that. Then the energies moved up into the throat. So this is about expressing it, communicating these ideas, these new 5D concepts. And you know, the throat is connected to expression, creativity. It's the artist chakra, right? It's very artistic because it will physically express and create these energies, these frequencies. Now we're going to start moving up. Now this is going to be slow, but it's going to start moving up into the middle eye and the crown. But I feel like before it's going to fully rise up to those higher octaves, we have to demonstrate to our soul tribe, our soul family, our monad in the non-physical, and we have to demonstrate to our galactic cosmic cousins, as I'm calling them, you know, the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, and so on, that we are ready. We are 5D'ers. We are fifth dimensional light beings now, multifaceted, multidimensional, and we are not afraid to go out into our community and to take up our soul roles in a very physical, practical way. This energy of the next few weeks, as we move through the last 2 weeks in November into December, is about practicality. We've had lots of time to dream in the last few years since 2020. And by the way, this new beginning, this ending with this new beginning, is very connected to the 2012 shift. So we had New Earth split energetically in 2012 to 2013. Think back to 2012. 2012, 2013, what was going on in your life? I bet some dramatic stuff happened. I bet you had some, like a lot of people had their spiritual awakening in 2012 and 2013, where they suddenly, everything just went online and they got it. They understood that they were actually more spiritual, more spirit, connected to God, to the higher power, than just this physical meat suit walking around, working 9 to 5 and just ticking the boxes. They realized there's some bigger picture going on here. Then for others of you, 2020 was that, where it was like a massive wake-up call. So I'm a soul that was born remembering. I always remembered that this was a spiritual experience as far back as I can remember. And so I was preparing for 2012. I knew 2012 was going to be tough on me personally and on humanity. I knew it was going to be a big bifurcation in the Earth timeline. I mean, the Mayans knew what they were saying when they said it was the end of the world, because it was the end of that 3D world and the birthing, the beginning of this new timeline. So for many people, that was a really, really tough time, myself included. My father actually passed in 2013. And that in itself is a whole initiation. When a parent dies, by the way, you're going into a spiritual initiation timeline, and it's a big deal. It's a time in your life that is going to cause drastic changes and choices to be made, and you're going to find that will set you on a whole new spatial experience. And it is supposed to, no matter whether you are close to your parent or not, it's irrelevant. That bloodline shift and change is designed to initiate you into a deeper knowing of the self and of the soul and of your soul journey. So I felt so much joy with that expansion of light coming in. I wonder if you felt that from like leading up to the 15th. And again, if you haven't watched the videos, I think I did 2 videos around that time going into more detail. You should, because it's very connected to, like, these videos are all connected. It's step by step by step, right? So let's just pull some cards to see what the current, the cards are great for backing up or confirming or getting clarification on where you are. Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups reversed, and we have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Some of you watching, members of the light, some of you in this group are not satisfied with your current work, job situation, your skills. It's like you've been unfocused and your soul is calling you to upskill. Your soul is asking you to get busy, get active, get refocused, and become a master of your craft. And you're going to feel the pull, and you're going to have, I pull the opportunity card there. There's going to be an opportunity for you to either start this education, this skill learning, or some promotion in your job. And you're going to be scared. You're going to be challenged because it's going to call you to step up and level up in your life. But please know this opportunity is blessed, and it's there because you're ready. You are ready. Now, the 9 of Cups reversed is just telling me that you've been unsatisfied. There's been a lot of unsatisfactory situations up till now, and you're now ready to move towards relationships and situations that bring you true soul, heart, earthly satisfaction as well. So you might be moving from one situation to another, and just know that that is going to lead to much better fitting circumstances and internal feelings. You'll feel an increase in your confidence. You'll feel like that yes card. There's going to be a yes energy to you that's actually quite magnetic. Okay? Okay, just let me clarify these. So the Knight of Cups here. This is about you expressing your creativity. And we talked about that with the throat chakra, okay? So you're being asked, and that's the Page of Pentacles reversed, please don't waste this creative gift you have. You have an amazing artistic, creative talent. And it's something that's very unique to you. Nobody can do it like you do it, I'm hearing. So, you know, the Knight of Cups is saying you've got to be willing to grow, to find the right groups and community. It's an empowerment card, but it's saying be open to a commitment to enhancing your skills and bettering yourself, okay? Some of you, there's a lack of communication with someone that's caused you stress, and I feel like you're going to have an opportunity over the next few weeks to open that communication and to actually engage in a very clarifying conversation with that person. And I feel like it's going to be a weight off your chest when you get to express the truth in a kind way. So just remember to stay neutral and clear as you express that communication, okay? What else do we have? King of Pentacles reversed with the Three of Pentacles reversed. This is where there's someone around you, or it could be you, that's holding on very, very tightly to something that is no longer of service to you and other people. It's just not doing you any good. And you're holding on with a tight, tight grip there. If you can just surrender that and just understand, I'm hearing you're flogging a dead horse, okay? You're flogging a dead horse. Just let it go. If it's causing you distress and it is wrecking your head with all these questions all the time and you feel like you're on a merry-go-round, just get off the merry-go-round. And you do that by, you don't feed it energy. And I said this to someone recently. I said, the muddy waters that's full of muck, and it's all, the muck is up in the water and it's all spinning around. How do you clear muddy water? You leave it alone. Stop fiddling and meddling in it, and it'll calm. The mud will go to the bottom, and the water will clear. And that's the feeling I'm getting for someone, that you need to refocus, bring your energy into something else that is working. So if there's something that's not working and it's bringing you down, your angels are asking you, what is working? Can you please look at that? And can you bring your attention to what is working and what does bring you joy and what does give you relief? Okay? So within the next few months, so some of you are going to have something happen that you've been asking for in the next few months. And then there's recovery. So some of you are recovering from something. It could be addiction, it could be an illness, it could be heartbreak, it could be this big ending in your life. You're walking away from something and you're walking towards something better. So there's something better. This is for someone. Somebody has been settling for something that it's not, I know by those the tarot there, it's not satisfying you. And you're pretending, or you're stalling. Yeah, you're stalling on, you've got to go. You've got to recover, right? You've got to recover. Things will improve in the next few months, and you will move on to something that's better. There's something better for you. Okay. So I'm really excited about these changes. There's so much more I have to say, but let's just pace ourselves. I'm 25 minutes into this. I didn't intend to go on so long, but it really, really is. It's a big deal for planet Earth, for Gaia, for humanity. It means an awful lot to your soul and to the angels, and spirit is enthusiastically watching us to see, and very much galactically, disclosure, contact with our cosmic cousins it's definitely coming. Sorry, I'm just getting a phone call, so I'm gonna have to go, guys. I hope that this helps you to settle into this new frequency. If you're feeling a bit discombobulated, it's totally normal and natural. You're going to be feeling these expanded frequencies and light codes very deeply in your cells. Your cells are changing now. So give yourself a break. Focus on what is giving you a lift and giving you joy. That's always good advice. And again, I know I shouldn't be using that word advice, angels. I apologize. That's always good guidance. Focus on what is working. And we could always do it more fun. I don't care what's going on in your life. I always think we could do it more fun. So I leave it there. I'm going to do some more. I want to do some lives. I want to do it just membership only. I need to make sure I set that up. And I'll also be doing lives with my subscribers. So thank you, members of the light, subscribers. Thank you for being here. And the light in me recognizes the light in you.